Welcome back, everybody. Once again, I don't know what the date is. I can tell you the temperature. I can tell you the time. It's Sunday. It is almost noon, 11:59. It's 75 degrees. It's gorgeous. Look at this. Normally we don't have weather like this in Ohio. It's been very gray and overcast, and we're about ready to get like 4 or 5 days of rain straight. So my daughter wanted to go for a ride, so we are what we call here in Ohio, up in Amish country. We are heading to Berlin, Ohio, and we're going to be coming in the back way on State Route 643. From where I live, you can attack it in many different ways. Man, it is windy up here. But she likes coming in this way because we get to see more of the back country, and you know, it's Sunday, so I don't think we're going to see many Amish people on their horses and buggies, but normally when we come up here on a Friday after work, it's we see quite a bit. She really enjoys it. I still don't have this Spider set up 100% yet. I don't have my extra camera mounted. I got my RAM mount mounted for my phone. I'm just going to use my phone, and then the gauges, I'm just going to do my thing. You know, I still got to put 12 volts to the bars so I can plug my phone in. I know I can plug it into the little glove box up there, and I brought a long enough cord so I can today and charge my phone. You know, so I only have 725 miles on this thing since I've had it. I haven't had it quite a month yet. So we're getting miles put on it. I'm getting used to what I like. I know what I like about this thing, and I know what could be better. And that could be better is I don't know. I don't know if there's anything that could be better with this bike. I really enjoy it so far. And I really want to knock out a big ride. And when I mean a big ride, I want to knock down 1,000 miles. I don't know if physically I can do 1,000 miles right now, but oh, this is gorgeous up here. I'll slow down. Look at this. Just high enough up to see. Not a lot of elevation. You don't need a lot of elevation just to look out over the country. But what was I saying? I don't know if my health is physically strong enough to do 1,000 miles. And there's only one way to find out, and that's just to do it. I have a friend that, you know, it was when I was in the shop, and he was really into camping, and he had a lot of money wrapped up in camping, but he's like, I don't trust my car. I'm afraid I'm going to get out somewhere and the car is going to break. And I'm like, well, just go locally. I said, you know, you hop in your car every day and you come to work. So if you're going to drive a half hour, 45 minutes to work, I'm sure your car can go an hour and a half on a drive. That should get him into some nice place where he can go camping. And the only thing you can do then is you just do it. And I don't know if he ever was able just to go do it. That's the only way you're going to find out. You take your time, you don't push it, and you just do it. But I'm antsing to really get out. It seems like about every time this year, you know, I'm starting to ride again. You know, because it's been winter, and I live in the northern part of the United States. So now I want to get out and not just go for a ride. I don't want to just, you know, hop on the Spider and go down the road, throw, you know, 100 miles on the bike. I want to go somewhere I haven't been before or haven't been in a long time. I want to go out of state. I want to go see new things. And that was one of the reasons for this Spider, is to make that a little bit easier for me. And I know there's not that much difference between my F3. It's telling me to turn left. But there is. And I just can't wait to get out. And it is really pretty up here. You just got to watch the horse manure in the roads. County Road 12. I can go straight and that can take me into Berlin, but we turn this way. And they got all these pull-offs for the horsies, so there's a little bit more room for the cars, the motored vehicles, and the people on the horse and buggies. There we go, there's a horse and buggy. And usually when I come up through here, I don't go quick, just because you got to share the road, and they don't go as fast as I do. And then I've noticed, since we've been coming up awful lot, that a lot of the Amish have solar power. And not only that, but then I noticed that some of these bikes that they ride, because that's another form of transportation that they're always on, most of the bikes are e-bikes, which I think is very cool. Oh, I don't think I've ever noticed that yield sign before. But I don't go straight. So maybe that's why I've never noticed it. Now we're on 600. You know, and I'm still getting used to this thing being an SE6. And how much lower the motor and its RPM is. Those are e-bikes. Those are e-bikes. You see the big old hub in the back wheel. And it is a nicer ride coming up on the Spider and then taking the wife's minivan. This thing handles a little bit better through these on these roads, even though her van takes up the bumps a little bit better. But you know, the purpose for the ride today is just to get out of the house, enjoy the nice weather. There's a store up here that, well, like any other, it specializes in very local Amish-made foods. So we come up and we grab some cheese, some summer sausage. My daughter really likes the jerky, so I think today is we're gonna come up and pick up some jerky. Man, it is windy up here. You know, so a couple hour ride to pick up some jerky, and then we'll head home, and I don't know, maybe grab some lunch while we're up here. You know, so if you're in the state of Ohio and you've never been to Amish country, the Berlin area, Holmes County, I definitely recommend checking it out. It is a lot different than what I thought it was going to be when I first started coming up here about 15 years ago. And then just here in the last few years, it seems like we're up here 4 or 5 times a year. So far, this is the 4th time this year we've been up here. Okay, 2 hours. Came up here to get some goody goods. I should have realized this Sunday. Victoria Market. They're closed. So we're going to just head on home. And then we go home a little bit different than how we come up. It was nice to get out and walk. I was really getting sore. But I don't think that's bad. Cancel that out. I don't think that was bad. 2 hours not getting off of this thing. I wasn't in that much pain. I wasn't feeling good, but I wasn't in that much pain, so that's good. I mean, 2 hours at 75 miles per hour, you can really knock some miles down if I needed to go somewhere. So I dig it. I'm okay with it. And then we pick up this little road, and yes, this is a road. And this is just going to take us back on the backside of Berlin. I really don't try to go into Berlin that much because the traffic is just horrendous. So we just kind of squirt across and around and back and through, and seeing the back country is what I like. And definitely recommend this over the minivan for sure. So I think I'm gonna let everybody go. And yeah, it was a bust. And I should have realized it's Sunday and things aren't going to be open up here, but it was still a very nice ride. And I think I'm going to try to get home without getting gas. That's what I'm going to do. And I got the phone plugged in to get charged up, and I think it's charging. We're good. We are good. So yeah, no beef jerky today, but excellent ride anyway. So stay safe, everybody. Enjoy the ride.